Hi guys, this is Zsolt. In today's video we are going to unbox and check out this Roborock S5 Max robot hoover or vacuum cleaner. Honestly speaking, I started to record this video like 9 months ago, but there was always an excuse why not to complete it. And now finally I decided that it is time to complete. So without any further ado, let's go ahead. Alright, when finally managed to open the box, there is this plastic cover sheet or protective sheet, some rainforest, some more rainforest, why not? The power lead, a bit more of the rainforest, the mop and its attachment. It's never enough of the rainforest by the look of it. The vacuum cleaner or hoover itself. And the docking station. Okay, let's unwrap all the plastics and just turn it around to see from the other side, and let's have one more look at all the parts.
A few minutes later.
Okay, well, I assembled the unit just for testing. I installed the application according to the user manual, and actually this is the part where I stopped recording and I didn't carry on for another 9 months. But now let's see the rest of.
Many months later.
Okay, this is how we assembled the mop and the I don't know what is it, it's a plate or whatever assembly it goes on. And this is the container for the water. I've seen many videos where people filled up the container with the water from the tap. I don't recommend it unless you have soft water. I would recommend rather to use one of these jars with the filter. If you don't have this jar either, then you can buy some filtered water or deionized water from the shops. Rather that one than the hard water with all the lime scale. Before anyone's going to comment on it, no, I'm not always drying it with a kitchen towel, the paper towel. I just happened to have a half-used kitchen towel there, so I went for it. If you open up the top lid, that's where you can find the dustbin part of it and a brush to clean. Okay, we empty the container, remove the filter, and with the brush we just clean it a bit. Then we can put back the dustbin and within ideal conditions, the brush at the right direction. Now we are going to clean all these brushes and the sensors because of course loads of hair can tangle on it. So as I mentioned, there are some sensors on it. Altogether 4 of them. We clean them because they can get dirty, and since we are around, we are also going to clean the these connectors or connectors of the docking station and also the tiny wheel at the front and whatever else we feel like.
One minute, 37 seconds later.
just a good advice. If you have a pile of chairs like this that you can see in the picture, it makes no sense to send the vacuum cleaner, the robot vacuum cleaner, underneath, because it will take forever to get out of from that maze. So it's highly recommended to mark these areas in the application as a no-go zones, so then the robot is not even trying to attempt to clean. Okay, now we can put back the water tank. And also you cannot put any sort of chemical in the water tank, only the clean water. So normally what I do, I just put some floor cleaner on the mop, the cloth of the mopping part. I know it's not an ideal solution, because at the very beginning it's going to use a lot of the product, and at the end most likely there will be none left, but it's better than not having any at all.
Start it to clean. Ensure water tank is properly filled.
Also, always make sure that the container is full before you start up the machine, because there is no indication of the water level, neither when it's about to run out, nor when it run out actually. Depending on the level of maze that you built on the floor, it might go through quickly, or it might keep turning left and right, just like for us. I have to say that the last two software updates didn't really improve on the movement of the machine, because it used to, how to say, it used to vacuum in, I think, in a more efficient way. It was doing less turns, it was going on the longer side, but after the last two updates it is going a bit crazy, as you can see on the recording. It's going all around, and instead of going along, it goes across, so it involves more turns. Now, as you can see, it takes this obstacle very easy. It goes through this, what is it called? It's not a doorstep, it's this divider between the two floors. It goes through easily because these ones are flat, and also it goes under the beds nicely, and it doesn't require, of course, light either because it's a robot. It can nicely hoover and mop underneath the bed, or in pitch black, even if you are not home.
Charging.
You need to install the Xiaomi Home application first, then you register an account, you pair the device, and so on and so on. After that, you reach a point where at the first use, the device is going to map your house and it's going to draw a map of the house, dividing the rooms nicely. It can handle it more or less fine. It's kind of accurate-ish. And you can give names to these rooms, so it will make it easy to send the device to specific rooms to clean. And you can mark the no-go zones on the map. As you can see, I got some of these red zones where I don't want the vacuum to go. On the top of the screen, you can see that it's going to show you what what size of area was cleaned, what is the percentage of the battery level, and how long did it take to clean. On the bottom of the application or the screen, you can choose if you want to send it to one room, to all the rooms, not just one room, but you can send it to 2 rooms, 5 rooms, 20 rooms, whatever you want, but you can send it to specific rooms. Then to all the rooms or to a specific zone. So let's say you pour some flour in the kitchen, you don't have to mop the whole kitchen or hoover. You just send the vacuum cleaner to that given zone. You can also use a button to send it back to the docking station to charge, and you can start the cleaning and pause the cleaning. Also, in the bottom right corner, or right side rather, of the screen, there is the edit map option where you can set up the no-go zones and the virtual walls, and also the mode settings where you can set up how much water to use for the mopping and how strong of a suction you need for the hoovering. Okay, in this picture you can see all these white lines on the map. That's the path where the robot was going all around. Also, you can see on the top that it was a 52 square meters area. The whole house is around 100 square meters, but if you deduct all the no-go zones and all the furniture and such, then it was 52 square meters left, which it used for only like 32% of the battery, so it's on 68%, but it depends on many factors: how many times it's going back and forth at the same places, how powerful the suction is, how powerful the pump needs to pump the water, what is the status of the battery, the actual life of the battery, and so on. Also, you can see that it did it in 50 minutes, so the 52 square meters in 50 minutes. Nevertheless, with the older software, it was a few minutes less. About the languages, these are the languages that are available. And other than that, there is a pile of other Asian dialects or languages that are available, but these are the main ones. Only one language at a time can be installed on the device. So if you decide for one reason that you want to change from one language to another, then the device needs to download that given language, but it takes like a minute or so. As I mentioned earlier, you can set up the power of the vacuum and also you can set up the water level, how much water to use for the mopping. And on the top of it, you can even customize if you want to have different level of suction and water being used in different areas of the house. Say you've got somewhere wooden floor and you don't want to use a lot of water for that, or there are areas where you need more suction or less suction. Obviously, from time to time, you need to replace some parts on the device. I have to say we are using it daily in the past over 9 months, and I haven't replaced anything yet. I was just keep cleaning all the accessories. However, just in case, I obtained or I bought rather a pile of accessories, including mops, the cloth for the mops, some brushes, different types of brushes, filters, and so on. So in the application, in the Xiaomi Home, there is a maintenance menu where you can see different parts like the filter, the side brush, the main brush, and the sensors. What is their state? Obviously, you are not going to throw away a sensor from the device, so you just clean the sensor. But yep, the filter, the side brush, and the main brush needs to be replaced at some point. What I do is that I clean them, I have a visual inspection, and so far I found them all good, so I didn't have to replace, but at some point I will have to. But nevertheless, when you replace something or you clean something, or some parts of the device, then you can, let's say, reset it. So you just tap on and then you can reset, and then it goes back to 100%. Okay, that was it about this video. There could be many of the things I could have mentioned, but some of those might not be important for everyone, and I didn't want to make a 2 hours long video with all the tiny details. However, any questions you might have, I'm more than happy to answer as soon as I can. So please feel free to leave your question in the comments and I will reply, or if someone else wants to reply from the viewers, everyone is welcome to do so. Other than that, that was it about this video, or at least almost. Don't just run away yet. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the notification bell so you're not going to miss any of my upcoming videos. But now I'm just going to talk about a giveaway to which I invite you to join. The details are the following. Okay, the prize that you can win in this giveaway is this Vileda Virobi. It was barely used. I used it only a couple of times, altogether maybe 3 of those pads that I had to use, but maybe it was only 2. Because obviously this Virobi was replaced with the Roborock S5 Max. Nevertheless, what you need to do to win this Vileda Virobi with the charger and around, I don't know, maybe 18 brand new pads is that I will link a video in the description of this Vileda Virobi device, and under that video you just need to comment Virobi, and under this video that you are watching right now you just have to comment S5 Max, and then you are going to participate in the game. This is now the beginning of February, so the game is going to run until the very last day of February, and on the 1st of March I'm going to announce the winner, so there could be one lucky winner who can get hold of this cute little Virobi. Obviously it's a different ballpark we are talking about. It's not really comparable to the S5 Max, because this device was, I don't know, it was like, let's call it like 25 euros, whilst the S5 Max was, what was it, something around, I don't know, 500 euros or maybe even more. So yeah, they are not really in the same ballpark. Anyway, that was it. You know the rules. So all the best and catch you on the next one. Bye bye.